If you have spent any time reading or hearing about investing, you have probably come across two words that keep showing up everywhere: index fund. Financial experts talk about it, investment books recommend it. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors who has ever lived, has publicly said that for most ordinary people, an index fund is one of the most smartest investments they can make. But if you are like most South Africans, those two words mean absolutely nothing to them yet. That is completely okay, because by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly what an index fund is, why so many experts keep recommending it, and how you can start investing in one right here in South Africa with as little as 50 Rand. But before we explain what an index fund is, let us first talk about a problem that every new investor faces. When you decide you want to start investing, the first question that hits is, what company should I buy? Do I buy Naspers? Do I buy ShopRite? Or do I buy a foreign company? What if I pick the wrong one and I lose my money? That fear is completely valid, and it's something millions of people around the world struggle with every single day. Because the truth is, picking individual stocks is genuinely difficult. Even the professional investors who do this full time, they get it wrong regularly. So what do you do if you want to invest in the stock market, but you are not confident enough to pick individual companies? This is exactly the problem that index funds were created to solve. Now here is the simplest way to understand what an index fund is. Imagine you are going to a large South African mall like the Sandton City. Instead of spending all your money in just one shop, risking everything on whether that shop has what you need, you decide to spend a small amount in every single shop in the entire mall. Now, even if 2 or 1 shops they have bad mouth, your overall shopping experience is barely affected because you have spread your money across hundreds of different shops, all doing different things. This is exactly what an index fund does. But instead of shops, it holds small pieces of many different companies at the same time. And according to Investopedia, an index fund is simply an investment company on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, which is known as the JSE Top 40, all bundled together into one single investment. So when you put your money into an index fund, you are not betting on a particular company. You are investing in many companies all at once with a single decision. Now here is why this is very powerful for ordinary South Africans. When you spread your money across many companies at the same time, you protect yourself from one of the biggest risks in investing, which is putting all your money into one company and losing everything if that company struggles. We have all heard of stories of people who put everything into a business and lost it all when things went wrong. An index fund makes this kind of trial loss almost impossible, because if some companies on that fund have a bad year, the other companies help keep your investment stable and growing. And financial experts, they call this diversification. And according to research from Vanguard, it is one of the most effective ways for ordinary investors to protect their money while still growing it over time. But there is something else about index funds that makes them even more remarkable for every South African. Most investment funds are managed by expensive professional experts that charge significant fees that comes directly out of your returns. But according to S&P Dow Jones research, over a 15-year period, the majority of these professional funds managers actually deliver worse results than a basic index fund. That is why index funds, they are widely recommended, not because they are exciting, but because the evidence consistently shows that they work better for most ordinary people. So what does this look like for you practically? The first step is open an account on EasyEquities, which is regulated by the FSCA. Then once your account is set up, search for an ETF that tracks a broad group of South African or global companies. And a good starting point for beginners is Satrix ETF, which tracks the top 40 companies on the JSE, or Satrix MSCI World ETF, which gives you exposure to over 1,500 global companies. The third step is invest whatever amount you can consistently afford every single month, whether 50, 100 or 500 Rand. Then the fourth step is leave it alone and let time do its work. That is index fund. Simple, affordable, historically effective, and it's available to anyone in South Africa that is willing to start today. So tell me in the comments, what have you heard about index fund before this video? And see you in my next video. Bye.